Today marks the start of Black History Month, and to celebrate all month, we'll be featuring stories on African-American men and women making an impact on our world.
So first up is someone whose name you may not know, but you've definitely seen her work. Ruth Carter is the Oscar-nominated costume designer behind dozens of films, including this year's Best Picture nominee, Black Panther. I visited her at her home and saw some of her mementos from almost 40 years in Hollywood.
It's as if sometimes the costumes can talk.
That's what being a costume designer is. You're a storyteller, and you are telling the story through items of clothing.
From historical powerhouses to superhuman superheroes, Ruth Carter has been behind the scenes for some of Hollywood's most iconic characters. Like Do the Right Thing, to What's Love Got to Do with It, Lee Daniels' The Butler, and last year's breakout, Black Panther.
What was it like being part of something that on so many levels was transformative, not just to the culture, but for everybody?
Well, it was a great honor. We were actually able to sort of create a storybook. And that storybook was a love letter to our African diaspora one day, and said, you know, Ruth, this is the man of your dreams. And I was like, Denzel?
That was going to be my first guess.
He was like, no, this is Spike.
It was an offer to work on his new movie, School Days. Since that call, the two have worked together on more than 10 films. In addition to Lee, Carter has worked with directors like Ava DuVernay, Robert Townsend, Steven Spielberg. She's created costumes for Angela Bassett, Eddie Murphy, Denzel Washington, Oprah, and even Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, I did Seinfeld's for a pilot.
Do you have a favorite costume?
I'm gonna say it's the Dora Milaje. It was such a collaborative costume. There was like one layer that came in, and it was the illustration, and the next layer that came in, that was the beadwork, and another layer that came in, that was the leather work. The red was brought up, and they're not in heels.
It was sharp.
Thank you.
How about the most impactful person you worked with?
Impactful, I would say Denzel Washington and Malcolm X. There was just so many layers to that performance that I felt like I was on a ride.
Who has been the most fun?
Michael B. Jordan. It's nice when somebody puts on their clothes and they feel like, you know, empowered, and they're like, dude, take a picture of me like this. Just take a photo.
How about the most memorable experience?
When I was working on The Butler. That experience with working with so many iconic characters, they were all really giving it their heart.
For Carter, who has spent most of her career bringing African-American characters to life on screen, she says within her business, while things have improved, she still doesn't see a lot of people who look like her.
I think that it's still a very mysterious industry. It's still really hard to break in. I want to see more people of color. And sometimes I think that the outreach maybe isn't going as far as it should.
Carter has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards, first in 1993 for Malcolm X, then in 1998 for Amistad.
We had a name for the coat that he wore in Amistad called the rat coat.
And just last month for Black Panther.
I got nominated this morning. That makes this morning like the morning of all time to be alive in the world. Yes!
If she wins, Carter will be the first African-American woman to take home the Oscar for costume design.
And what are you wearing to the Oscars?
That's a secret.
I tried to get it out of her. I was like, are you going to wear like a costume? She's like, I'm not wearing a costume. I'm like,
Does she design her own
that's
dress?
what I thought. She wouldn't give me anything, so we'll have to see. I mentioned not only will she be the first African-American woman to win for costume design, but if she wins, she would be the first woman ever to win a superhero film. So we'll see if that happens. I will say this, just checking off boxes. When we were discussing Black Panther, you know, my husband was born in Nigeria, and over, you know, I would say weddings, anytime maybe for holidays and stuff like that, when my kids get together, we wear native wear when we go to his parents' house, right? So the kids have grown up. This is with their cousins. These are my kids. We wear native wear all of the time for special occasions, and they've never seen anybody else besides cousins. And when I looked over during Black Panther, and they had all of those, not even really costumes, because that was traditional wear, and all of those vibrant colors, and I saw my son's face, it was the first time that he saw all of them too, and it was celebrated.
He connected with it.
It was priceless. So I told her on so many levels, this movie was transformative. So I should say she also showed us some of the actual Black Panther costumes, a few other costumes.
Not the red one though, right?
Not the red one. And it actually wasn't as heavy as it looked.
Really?
Yeah. So all sorts of extra secrets. They made a whole extra situation on today.com. So we're certainly wishing her luck and all of the nominees.